Breaking news tonight: after months of searching, Trussville City Schools system has a new superintendent. School board members voted to hire Dr. Patrick Martin tonight.
This comes after the former superintendent, Patty Neal, resigned more than 5 months ago. She resigned after a death book containing a list of students' names was found at Trussville High School. The death book was never reported to law enforcement, the Board of Education, or parents.
And the school board voted unanimously to hire Dr. Martin.
He comes from Vestavia Hills City Schools as their assistant superintendent of operations. ABC 3340's Megan Scarano was at tonight's meeting. Megan, what do we know about the new superintendent of Trussville City Schools?
Brenda, Patrick Martin he's held various roles in his 24 years in education. He's been a teacher, a principal, and a superintendent in other systems. And the Board of Education interviewed him tonight. They asked him questions about school safety, about what his first 100 days as a superintendent would look like, and what type of leader he is. Martin talked a lot about how a hands-on approach has helped him have success in Vestavia Hills. He also mentioned the importance of positive culture within a school system. Well, Trussville is coming out of a season of controversy following the student notebook. Why are you the right superintendent to lead Trussville through this?
I think that there's a lot to be said about safety and security of students. And I mentioned before that one of the values that we have in Vestavia Hills is making sure that we're educating students in a safe and nurturing environment. And so I can bring the experience, what I've worked on with safety and security, here to Trussville.
And this vote tonight comes after two candidates backed out of being considered for superintendent. One candidate telling us they withdrew because of a different process was being followed than was initially laid out. Board of Education President Kathy Brown says the board has had conversations with Dr. Martin over the last 2 weeks. She explained to me how he came into picture as a candidate.
We went through the process with ASB. We moved 2 forward, and then we thought to do our due diligence to make sure we weren't missing someone. You know, these names were brought and we dug into their information, and we had multiple conversations with Patrick. Every board member had conversations with Patrick over the last 2 weeks, and he just emerged as a very promising and just highly qualified candidate.
After Dr. Martin's interview, several board members said that he was the right fit for the school system. The vote was unanimous for Dr. Martin to be hired on as a new superintendent, and now the board will enter contract negotiations with Dr. Patrick Martin. Live in Trussville, Megan Scarano, ABC 3340 News.